What's going on, people? This is going to be another update from the car in the fashion of my other video that I did like this. Nothing professional by any means, kind of just something real quick on here to do just that, an update, so we'll skip to that. I guess maybe make this a little more like this. Okay, cool. So anyway, I wanted to give a quick update because there's been a lot going on. So a while back, I decided to rebrand my channel and pull away from not to like, let me start over. Most people know me because I started VGHC back in 2011. VGHC stands for Video Gaming Hardcore. It's a community that I still hold on Facebook to this day. If you like gaming, general news, and talking about stuff like that, you can go ahead and join. But I distanced myself from that for a few reasons. I still run it to this day, and I'm proud of it, the progress that it's gotten over time. It's definitely gotten the most progress where it started, which is the Facebook group. But I've since pulled away in attempts to kind of make some kind of identity for myself, or at least as far as online goes. That's worked for better or worse. I don't really know. I've never really done any of this for the purpose of, quitting my job or anything and making a living off of, Twitch, YouTube, whatever the hell it is. It's kind of like a pipe dream, and if you really want it, you got to put in a lot more time than I'm putting in, that's for sure. But there's a lot of different complications, and not being able to put out stuff as often was the biggest reason I wanted to separate from the brand, because I feel as the brand, like, I should be putting out more and also should have more people involved other than myself to put out stuff. So if I'm going to do it by myself anyway, I figure why not do it for myself and reestablish the reasons I'm doing this to begin with. But I already know this video is going to be rambly, so do forgive me for that. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. So that's kind of a bit of backstory there. But the other reason things have been slowing down recently, it's not exactly a huge secret, because if for no other reason, my fiance definitely doesn't hide it. My fiance has, and provided it's in early stages, she does have cancer. So with that has come a lot of commitment, either to doing that, whether it be in regards to company, whether it be in regards to invested time, whether it be in regards to my own personal mental health, and I really don't feel like actually doing anything. There's been a lot that has come up, and it's made things exceptionally difficult for me to kind of stick to any sort of given schedule. I mentioned a while back, and I actually don't think this is going to end up being on Twitch, because I think the section where you're able to like post statuses or whatever, it's gone, or I can't find it anymore. Either way, this will end up on YouTube. Then it'll be an update there, and I'll share it on wherever I see relevant to share it for whoever checks out the stuff or cares to begin with. But that's a good reason as to why I haven't been doing as much. I took about, I think today will mark a week recess, maybe a little bit shorter, approximately a week. I don't remember exactly when, but the plan's to resume today. But I've been meaning to make changes to the schedule for a while, and I just haven't. So making changes to that schedule is probably going to mean streaming less. I was doing the everyday thing, and some days it works out really great, but other days it's just like, what the hell am I doing? So I want to keep it consistent. I like the times that I have, and sometimes decide to go overtime depending on what's going on. That aspect is working out pretty well because it gives me more freedom, but I think it's going to be 5 out of the 7 days, or it might even come down to less. just as long as the days that I am streaming, it's consistent and people have something to look forward to. Because every day just seems kind of, ridiculous and not really something I should be doing unless I'm really legitimately picking up steam on here. That said, sometime back I hit affiliate status for the 50 followers, and since I've gotten up to like 74 or something like that, and this is nothing huge by any means, but needless to say, it's from essentially starting over from a Twitch perspective. I mean, that's pretty good for me. But again, I don't do this for these reasons, and the people that do come in, it's always very much appreciated to be able to not just stream and enjoy stuff and commentate and whatnot, but it's all about the experiences I have on there. So for those of you that have been supporting me throughout all this and or reaching out, thank you, because it means more than I can express in this video as I ramble on as is, and we're approaching 6 minutes. Hopefully I can keep this under 10. I make no promises. But we're going to resume today. I think I scrapped themed days because, I don't know, they started getting monotonous. I've always kind of been, I put my hand in the way there, I forgot this is how it works. It captures, the front. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot that's still very much in the experimental stage right now, and part of that. Oops, sorry about that. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not editing any of this because it's at work and it's in my car. So like I'm not editing any of this. It's just gonna go up the way it is and just go up to YouTube and upload on like the Wi-Fi or something while I continue work. I just took a break to go ahead and do this. But anywho, I think that's all I got. Change is coming. That's all I can really say. Like, there's so many moving parts to what determine if I can stream. And I know that sounds really stupid, but it is what it is. And in regards to what I did mention with my fiance, things are looking better. For the sake of that, what I'll do is I'm actually going to drop a link in the bottom of this video, so anybody potentially checking it out, if you can, we do have a fund going for that, considering constant treatment needs to happen and different related things. Even just outside of that, like if you can't do anything, then just share it. That definitely helps us out. I say us because there's a lot of obviously finances that go into that, so even if not directly towards the cause, it helps with other things that, given that she's had to take off a lot of work, there's been a bigger financial burden on myself, so therefore it makes things difficult, to say the very least, and to kind of leave it where it's at. But I think that's really all I got here, and I know I said that already. I'm hitting the 10-minute mark. I might not get the 10-minute mark, we'll see. But that's really about it. I have some other games in kind of like down the pipeline that I have ideas that I want to do, but I haven't like committed to any of these ideas yet. That said, I'm open to suggestions as well. I tend to be a sucker for the fans at times. At one time, my crazy ass was, I decided to humor a ROM hack for a one-off with this game called Super Dram World, which I'm not entirely sure if I highlighted that stream or not. But maybe I'll come back to it at some point. I'm not sure. It really didn't fucking go well. Anyway, one thing, I can't promise like what necessarily I play, and there's going to be some exceptions, but I find myself that I tend to prefer the games that want to just smash my face in as far as difficulty goes, because it gives you a legitimate challenge. It gives you something to like strive for, I guess, as far as the games go. And it sounds silly from a game perspective, like, why would you want to do that to yourself? You're supposed to have fun, but it's an accomplishment. It seems silly and it's digital and it doesn't really matter in real life, but you got to celebrate the small victories. And in the gaming sense, games like that are not a small victory. They're definitely something to be celebrated. And not enough games really, I feel, nail the genuine accomplishment that you pretty much felt from almost any given NES game back in the day. And there's that 10-minute mark. I didn't want to fucking get to you. Whatever, it is what it is. So I'm going to cut it here. I think I've gone on for too long, and I'm sorry to repeat myself. So we're going to cut it here. And again, if you guys can do something that would really help us out, I'm going to drop the link below, but otherwise, this is an update on how things currently are, and look forward to future updates. One additional thing I want to do, actually, is I want to plug a fellow streamer, Katarina. She's doing a rebranding. So you knew her previously as Stray Cat. She is now PrincessCainhurst. So feel free, I will leave a link to that as well. Feel free to follow that channel. We're supposed to be, rebranding and doing new stuff. Given the name, I told her she is required to stream Bloodborne for her comeback stream. When that is, I can't say. I'm not her, but I'm looking forward to that, and you should be too. So, and I'm pretty sure she has more of an audience than I do. So go ahead and check her out. That's enough out of me. I've said that like 3-4 times now. Oh, you know what? As long as we're doing shout outs, fuck it, because I've already broke my own rule a few times anyway. I'm going to plug another channel. DanExMachina is now expanding his YouTube channel to be able to, he's doing more stuff. I mean, he has a variety of content on there anyway, so pretty much no matter what kind of gaming series you like, you're going to find something on that channel. So feel free to drop that a like. I hear it really helps him out. What he's starting to do now is react videos. It's not really a personal preference, but at the same time, it's... I've seen a couple, and depending on who does it, if you have, a personality of sorts that translates well to YouTube, they can be funny. So, I mean, that's just what I've seen lately on the channel. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I've viewed everything, because there's quite a bit on there, which is why more the reason you should check it out, because no matter what you like, you're going to fucking find something. Anyway, links to all the things I mentioned are going to be below. As far as I suppose I should drop my own channel in there while I'm at it. Now I'm going to have like 4 links, and this is way over 10 minutes. All right, peace out, guys. Take care. Have a good one.